I'm Marilyn Napier, President of Native Women's Association of Northwest Territories. Our association was incorporated in 1978, although there was Aboriginal women within the Northwest Territories that were the founders, and they started way back in the 1970s. And I remember as a young girl, they wanted to recruit me, and I said, I think I'm kind of young, but here I am today, so I guess I must be older. But anyway, the Native Women's Association of the Northwest Territories is a non-for-profit organization, and we get our funding from the government through the Special Advisor Department with the Status of Women. I don't know if you see our webpage up there, but I had a chance to have a picture taken with our minister the other day, and we're very happy to meet with him, and likewise, I'm sure. We deal with education. Education was the biggest thing following the arts and crafts. Beginning of the association and the arts and crafts that sort of was pushed aside through the years and became more of an educational institute. The programs that we have there are accredited programs, and they follow on. You go on to Aurora College and begin to take programs through there to become graduates. Some of the impacts, I've just been writing notes here as I've been going along, but some of the impacts we have is socio-economic, and with the mines and the resources being taken out of the Northwest Territories, and the research and oil and gas and stuff, and however there's no funding coming back for us to deal with a lot of the impacts that it has with the women and women and families in the Northwest Territories. So with that, we try to build partnerships with other people to deal with some of the programs to heal people. We have victim services. I work with the Coalition Against Family Violence, work with the seniors, disabled, and all those other non-for-profit organizations. So we're always working in the background to help and heal, individual women, whether they're Aboriginal and or from the Northwest Territories. So we have a big mandate. It doesn't only show, not only shows what we have up on the screen, what we do a lot of underlying things as well. And we try to partnership in different things to deal with different things that are happening to the women in the Northwest Territories and the families again. Like I said, we have some educational programs. We recently were in partnership with one of the companies, the Cacho Territory government. Then they moved on, but we held on to our ACETS program. It deals with education, minimum of education for some of the students throughout the Yellowknife. We cannot fund people from the Northwest Territories as their funding is so little, so we try to top up a little bit for the Aboriginal women attending school here in the North. Funding comes through our NWT national office, and it comes through to them from HRSDC Canada, and the funding is just not enough. We need a lot more. The education level here in the Northwest Territories is very low, and I can't say we can blame it on the residential school system, but it's here, it's give and take. So as a result of the residential school system, a lot of them don't want to go to school, but yet on the other hand, a lot of them want to go to school, get educated. And you'll note that throughout this forum here that you don't see many of our Aboriginal students who are PhDs or MSCs or, in that thing. Probably myself, a business degree, sitting in this room. So it's really difficult in the North for our Aboriginal women to get educated, and our Aboriginal people, it's a downfall of the residential school system. I myself was in the residential school system, and it wasn't pretty, but sometimes you just have to move on and go and get your education and be, exactly what you're designed to be. And I was designed to be a business manager, and a lot of women know that. I just got back into the association here in March, and slowly building the organization up again, and it's coming along really well. We've got some amazing staff in there, and some amazing board members. Some just have been newly elected, so to me, we're going in leaps and bounds. I expected only to be here a year to do this, and I just found out from our legal counsel I'm going to be here 3 years, so I can kind of relax a little bit now. I don't have to push so much to get this up and running, but so far we're doing really well, and I'm looking for more partnerships to deal with some of the impacts that we have with the women in the Northwest Territories, so that we can get them educated and sit in the seat that I'm sitting in today. With that being said, I'd like to thank you all for coming to our territory. This is not really my territory, Yellowknife. I live in Fort Smith. I work out of Yellowknife, and I'm here on a volunteer basis. I'd like you to know that. Because we're not thoroughly funded as a government organization and a nonprofit, all our positions on here, the president and the board of directors, are volunteer. Our staff are paid through government funding, which is good. We have a building that is given to us in kind from the government, so we have funding for that. So we do have a location, although we have to move soon. The building is going to be torn down, but I'm on a search now for another building that's going to house us. And all I can do is look forward to better days for the association, and hopefully we can get more women educated and built stronger, and like I said, sitting in this place in the future. Thank you.